what's up, guys? This is Marseille, aka the Property Pastor. We're talking again about what do you do, how do you get started, giving you tips and tricks on how you can get started in real estate investing with no money in your pocket. I want to give you a few things, right, that I believe will help you. You know, in terms of finding money. You know, some people say find the money and then find the deal, and some people say find the deal and then the money will come. I think it's important that you look everywhere you possibly can. You know, there's many sources of cash in our society. There are family and friends, and in the concept of it's not easy to ask people that you know for money, but if you got a solid deal, you finding an investor for it typically is not the hardest thing to do. So I think getting being comfortable asking folks to invest in you, not necessarily loan you money, but giving them an opportunity, because the reality of it is, and I tell all of my private investors this, I say, hey, if you have $10,000 and you put that $10,000 in the bank, what is the interest rate you're going to get on it? And typically that interest rate is going to be 0.5% or less. And they can't get very far with that. But there's something called the Law of 72. I got another video that you ought to look at and understand the Law of 72. But I typically tell people, hey, you can invest and get a guaranteed return of 8 to 10, maybe 12% in Real Estate Avenue by investing that money with my company. And then we'll in turn give you guaranteed returns. So that's an option, right? You can go find friends and family and find what we call private lenders. Additionally, you can find a hard money lender, right? A hard money lender is a person that charges a pretty high interest rate. But if you got a rock solid deal and you only need to borrow, you know, $20,000 or $100,000, whatever, for 6 months, and your property is going to double in value or grow by 50% in value or whatever, paying that back is really not a problem, right? So hard money lenders are also a source when you don't have money. Some people will actually go and use cash advances on credit cards, things of that nature to scrape up the money they need for their first down payment. I'm not a huge fan of that, but it's an option, right? But it's all about the deal, right? So finding the money for the deal is an important concept, and those things are really helpful. But additionally, like I mentioned earlier, you know, getting to that place of being creative. Being creative is key in terms of finding money. If you find deals and you have a skill set, money is not hard to come by. You know, we're printing money every single day. So you got friends and family, you've got credit cards, you got hard money, but also another place you can look is the equity in your home. So if you're a homeowner, right, and you've been paying money on your house for quite a while, and you've hit that point where you've got, you know, $50,000, $100,000 of equity in your house, you can actually utilize and leverage that equity to start your real estate investing. So that's one thing that I did. You know, I built my own house, me and my dad. He's a contractor, so we went through and we built the house, and I pulled from that equity to start my real estate company. So in that, right, so even if you don't have the money, right, that money is there, right? So you can gain that money by knowledge, you can bring that money in by equity, you can bring that money in by friends and family, you can borrow that money. So don't think the bank is the only place you can get money, because they're not.